claim.
Yeah, it's the richest mine around here.
Hey, you Sillers. Mart Sillers.
You calling me?
Yeah.
Now, I don't allow any strangers on this claim. Now, you get off.
Let's get out of here.
Girl seems to be in a hurry, Toro.
Yeah, nobody's chasing her. She's a beautiful senorita.
Maybe she needs help.
See, maybe.
Yeah. Stay where you are.
Wait a minute, miss. We're friends. We were trying to catch up with you, miss.
I know you. You're all a bunch of outlaws and claim jumpers.
You've got us wrong, miss. We just wanted to see if you needed some help.
You might have killed me and my amigo, Kit Carson.
Kit Carson.
See, we are on our way to visit an old friend of his, Mart Sillers.
This is Mart Sillers. He's my grandfather.
What happened?
He was shot by claim jumpers. I'm taking him into town to a doctor.
Well, then let's get going.
He's going to be all right, but he's got to stay put for quite a while.
Mrs. Jones, I'd be happy to pay for her.
Why, he's an old friend of mine, Mr. Carson.
And mine. He taught me a lot about scouting when I was a kid. He saved my life at the Battle of Comanche Pass. He was as good a scout as ever lived until he got the gold fever. Did he strike it rich?
Listen, he's dug more holes than a gopher, and all he's ever got out of him is a backache. As a matter of fact, I sent for his granddaughter to get him out of here. They're calling him Crazy Mart behind his back.
Does she know about this?
What she don't know, she suspects. He's asleep.
Mr. Carson, I'd like to go back to the mine and pick up a few of my grandfather's things.
Senorita, it would be a pleasure to go with you.
Do you know of any reason why claim jumpers would try to steal your grandfather's claim?
Frankly, I don't. He said it was $1 million strike, but he talked that way about every new claim.
Was there any indication of gold ore?
I don't know. He was very secretive about it.
Toro and I have a little errand to do. You wait here. Come on, Toro.
Howdy.
Hello there. My name is Kit Carson. This is El Toro. We were wondering if you could give us some information.
Why, certainly.
What we'd like to know is, has Mart Sillers ever filed a claim with you?
Well, now, there's some information that's private. We just don't pass it out to everybody.
Sillers has been shot and might die. This is for his granddaughter.
Shot? Who could have done a thing like that to Mart? He may have been a little touched, but everybody liked him.
So I understand.
Well, I think he'd filed on about 6 or 7 claims in the last year. But he hopped from one to the other, just like a grasshopper.
What about this last claim?
Let's see. I'll have to take a look in my register. Just a minute. Yeah, here it is. He filed all right and brought me in more ore to be assayed.
What about them?
Worthless. Nothing but pyrite.
But he still owns the claim.
That's right. However, there isn't an ounce of gold or silver on it. You know, as much as I insisted that he's spending money uselessly on these assays, he continued to bring me more and more specimens. Poor fellow, sometimes I think that he's had so much bad luck that it's probably affected him.
Si, senor, the gold fever is sometimes bad for a man.
I can't understand it. Mart was always spry and bright. Said he wanted to make his fortune so he could take things easy during his old age.
He sure had a lot of bad luck. I hope he sure pulls through with this.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Bye. You idiots did a fine job on that Sillers claim.
Boy, we did what you said.
Well, Mart's still alive, and Carson was just in trying to find out about it.
Carson?
Yes, and Carson's nobody to fool with. So you better take a couple of men and go down and stop him. Him or anybody else that tries to get to that claim.
Yeah, but suppose he does get there.
Well, if he does, we'll fix it so nobody will recognize it. You take that heavy door down 100 feet to the left to the old mine shaft. Take his tent and his riggings or anything else. Make it look like it's his claim.
What about the real shaft?
Just cover it up, board it up, cover it with brush. Do anything, but hurry. Come on.
I'm afraid your grandfather was mistaken about his claim.
I'm afraid so. I think the best thing to do is to get his things together and take him home to recuperate. Maybe he'll forget about prospecting.
That's a good idea, senorita.
But I can't understand why anybody would want to shoot him.
Well, hello, Miss Sue.
How do you do, Mr. Toby?
How's your grandfather feeling? I understand he met with an accident.
Yes, he's much better, thanks.
Oh, that's good. Poor fellow. He hasn't had much luck since came to these parts, has he?
No, he hasn't. I think I'll take him away just as soon as I can.
No, that's a right smart idea, Miss Sue. Of course, I know you haven't been fixed too well financially. Of course, Mart put more on the ground than he really ever took out of it.
Well, I think I have enough to get us home.
Many a times he paid me for an assay of ore when I told him he didn't have to, but I figured it was his money. And you know, it's around about $1,000 I want you to take, Miss Sue.
Well, I couldn't possibly do
Well,
that.
now, you just can't say it's charity. I'll tell you what. Mart has a tent and some riggings up the old mine. Of course, she can't use them now, and I can. I'll give you $1,000 for the whole caboodle, including the claim.
Well, that's awfully nice of you, Mr. Toby.
It sure is.
No, it's only fair. Many a times he insisted that I take his money for an assay of ore. By just looking at it, I could tell it was no good at all.
Well, suppose you draw up the papers, and then I'll have Grandfather sign them this afternoon.
Well, now, your grandfather may be a little obstinate. You know how he is. But why don't you do this? Why don't you get his power of attorney, and then you could sign for him?
Well, I'll do that just as soon as I come back from the mine. I'm going up there to pick up some of these things.
Now, that's fine, Miss Sue. Then I'll wait for you at my place.
Fine.
Bye, Miss Sue, Mr. Carson.
Bye. Sometimes you don't know who your real friends are.
El Toro and I'll follow you up to the mine.
I'm sorry to impose on you this way.
Oh, senorita, it's no imposition, it's a pleasure.
That's them, all right. Off the road, get! You two keep them busy. Joe and I'll circle them. Come on.
They're fanning out.
See, they're trying to surprise us from the rear.
Well, I've got a surprise for them.
Carlos. I'm afraid you're going to lose a good wagon, senorita.
Oh, they're a good team. They'll show up in town later.
I think I'll take a ride over to the mine and find out why they were so anxious to keep us away from there.
Here's the key to the mine. I'm sure you couldn't get into the shaft otherwise.
Thanks. Toro, take Sue back to town, eh?
You will ride with me, senorita?
Well, I guess I'll have to.
Well?
They got away.
Well, if they want to go up to mine, let them. Maybe it'll work out better that way.
Yeah, but I hate to see Carson and that sidekick of his get away with anything.
They won't get away with anything. We get Sue and her grandfather out of town. We'll take care of Carson and his pal. I'm going back to the assay office. You wait here till you hear from me.
Toby, would you mind assaying these for me?
Why, sure. You sure you want this assayed?
Why?
Well, it don't take an expert to see that there's no color here. Take a look.
I don't know too much about this.
Maybe a trace of copper.
You ever have a gold fever, kid?
Yes, once when I was a kid, but I got over it quickly. Couldn't see myself tied down to one spot for too long.
You're just like I am. Itchy legs instead of itchy palms.
So you were right, Mr. Toby.
It's too bad. Say, by the way, did Sue ever get the power of attorney from her grandfather?
I don't know. I haven't seen her. But I'm sure she'll be over to see you as soon as she gets it.
Well, I sure hope she does, because they really need the money.
Again, you're right, Mr. Toby. Thank you.
Now, don't be foolish, Grandpa. You know we need that $1,000, and your claim isn't worth it. You know you can't take your equipment back east with you.
What are you talking about? That claim's worth $500,000. That Toby's crooked, I tell you.
Won't you sign this power of attorney and let me handle your business until you're better?
I will not. I ain't going to give away a claim I staked out that is going to make both of us rich. And another thing, young lady, there's something mighty crooked going on around here. And ain't nobody going to railroad me out of town until I find out what.
Well, I don't think it's our place to worry about these things, Grandpa. You're awful sick.
Oh, mule feathers. I'll be up out of this bed in no time and working at mine, too.
Now, for the last time, will you please sign this power of attorney?
No, sirree. Look, honey, when I die, you're going to inherit everything I've got. But as long as I'm alive, I'm not going to lay here and watch you being swindled.
Well, I'm going to get Kit to talk to you. Maybe he can talk some sense into that stubborn old head of yours.
You're just wasting your time. It ain't going to do you no good nohow.
He's gone. His clothes are gone.
Well, there's only one place I'm sure he'd go to, the mine.
Unless he went to argue with Mr. Toby.
Senorita, I think my amigo is right.
Let's hurry.
I'm going with you. Grandpa, what are you doing out of bed? You're going to kill yourself.
Of all the low-down swindles I ever saw, if I hadn't crawled out of bed and come down here, nobody would have noticed.
Senor, known what?
About that fake they're trying to put over. No wonder Toby wanted to buy my claim for $1,000.
Sure, Mart. You tell us about it later, huh?
Take a look around, gal. Take a good look. What do you see?
Why, the same thing I saw when I came up here before. The mine, the claim.
Is that all you see? Can't you see what they went and done? Can't you see what they're trying to put over, kid?
You gotta get control of yourself, Mart. Now, you get into that wagon, let Sue take you back to town. If that wound opens again, no telling what'll happen.
I ain't worrying about no wound now. Can't you see what they went and done? They went and moved my mine. That's what they went and done. They brought it over here lock, stock, and barrel at this old shaft.
It's a little far-fetched, isn't it, Mart? Trying to tell us someone moved your mine?
Far-fetched or not, I know what I'm talking about, and I ain't leaving here till I can prove it to you.
I think he's wise to us, Toby. He sure keeps yelling about something to them.
Yeah. I don't think they believe him, though. I think they think he's crazy.
We can't take any chances. If he starts messing around here, he's liable to start trouble, so you better watch for my signal.
What'll it be?
I'll take my hat off and do this.
Good. We can't get him off the claim one way. We'll get him off another.
I'll keep your eye on you.
But listen, kid, I want to prove something to you.
Plenty of time for that later. Let's get you home first.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, just for old time's sake, I want you to take some samples of ore from that other area. Oh, about 50 yards the other side of that rock. Now, you take them down and have them assayed, and then you find out whether I'm crazy or not.
Hi, folks.
What's he doing here?
Well, you must be feeling pretty spry coming down here checking your claim over.
Oh, you dirty, low-down claim jumper, you sneaky...
Mart, quiet down. What's the idea?
Mart's a little upset. He isn't quite himself today, Mr.
Well,
Toby.
I should think he wouldn't be. Tried to do the man a favor, and he called you a swindler.
Don't talk about doing me no favors, you high-binder, you... What did you do with my claim? Where did you hide it?
Hide it? Oh, now I know you're really loco.
No, and I ain't loco either. I know what I'm talking about. When I staked out that claim, I had those landmarks figured out pretty well right here. There ain't nobody going to change any scenery on me and tell me I'm loco.
Oh, well, he'll be all right, Mr. Carson. He's just probably run the high fever and don't know what he's saying.
Mart, now, let's be reasonable. This is getting us nowhere. Now, you get in the wagon, let Sue take you back to town. Toby and I'll take the specimens in and have them assayed for you today.
Oh, listen, kid, I'll make you a bargain. When I staked out that claim, I buried a stake at just on the entrance of that shaft. You go look where I tell you, and if you don't find anything, well, I'll go on back and forget about my claim.
That's the deal, Mart. Help him into the wagon. He'll be more comfortable.
When you get him in the wagon, I'd take him on back to town. I wouldn't humor him any longer.
I gave him my word, Mr. Toby.
He's going toward the shaft.
Is this it, Mart?
Yeah, the shaft should be right there.
This where you buried the stake?
Yeah? You just dig, you'll find it. Keep digging, son. That's it, kid. Right what I said.
MS. It could mean Mart Sillers. Now who's crazy?
Frankly, Carson, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. You know, it could be possible that the old man did this himself.
He's reaching for his hat.
Yes, sir, it could be possible.
Toro, take Sue into the shaft.
seen a lot of things, Mart. This is the first time we've ever seen a mine moved bodily from one location to another.
Sure was a smart stunt, but it wasn't smart enough.
Will you give me your power of attorney now?
Now? Why now?
Well, I have an offer from a real mining company this time. They want to buy your claim for enough money for you to retire.
That's right. They sent some men down here to get specimens of the ore, and it's been assayed high grade.
Well, what did I tell you? You can't fool an old bantam like me.
I'm sure, senorita, that your grandpapa will give you his power of attorney if you will give me your address.
It would be a pleasure, Toro. If you ever come up our way, be sure and come and see Grandpa and I. We'll always be glad to see you.
That goes for you, too, kid.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Adios.